of a head coach, a former head coach of the Miami Dolphins, who looks at the league, wants to coach in the NFL, and he decides, okay, I am going to take the league to court. I'm going to sue the Dolphins. I'm going to sue the NFL. I'm going to sue the Giants and the Texans. I'm going to do this, and I may not coach again.
Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah. 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't know I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing that. And so look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
Can you imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Oh boy, I ain't know what boy that.
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my right hand side, we have none other than Decatur's greatest moment in sports, Corey Davis.
You're too late
And
now.
underneath us both, man, we got the OG, Souths, Croquettes and Grits, Chuck Little John. What's up, my dog?
What's up, fella?
See, I'm in a corner somewhere.
Yeah,
Just found him a spot.
Timeout. You're in timeout.
No, right? I saw the iron board. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, put your back together like me, man.
You got to show me how, man. So,
fellas, how y'all doing today, man?
Doing good. Fighting this cold, but I'm doing good.
Okay. Well, good. Corey, man, how you feeling, bro? Modelo?
It's been, dang, it is. Dang. I've been daddy. It's been hang out with daddy today, man. We went to have some breakfast. We went to arcade today, played some games, and hung out. You know, my wife was out of town, so when the wife is away, you know, Daddy, can we do this? Can we do that? Yeah, let's do it.
When the wife is away, the kids will play.
For sure. For sure. They want to do everything. Let's swim. Let's do what up. You know what? Let's get it. My man here. Ain't no hateration or no holleration in this dancery. You know?
Well, good stuff.
Yeah, so we were just hanging out, man.
Just hanging out, man. Just hanging out.
But let me say something too, though. I ain't gonna lie. The struggle is real with my 13-year-old. You know, it's like I'm ruining his life. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to reel him back in. Sort of like when Mr. Wright was asking, "Hey, do you remember me?" And I was like, "Hey, man," I said, "Let's hang out. Let's do something. What you want to do?" And I was like, "Dang, am I ruining your life?" Because you know he was gaming, doing some stuff. And I said, "Hey, man, get out the game, man." I said, "Come on, we finna do something." Oh, man, he got his headphones on because he don't know I can hear him talk. I mean, I gotta go, man. My dad's in here. Dang. What, at what point do you not like me anymore? I love you, Dad. I'm just, you know, he might have would have said something like, "I'm just busy building my time machine here. You're ruining it." Get out the game.
Yeah, well, they're at that age, man, where it does seem like you're ruining their day when you interfere with their game. You know, roadblocks or whatever it may be. You interrupting them building they city, their community on roadblocks, man. It might be a little bit of a struggle, man. But
Hey,
the life of a parent.
You guys talking about family. I want to ask y'all a question. So I was watching 60 Minutes tonight, and I was trying to figure out why they were showing this. But they were going back talking about 911. And the reason they were talking about it was that even though
and I think he means 9/11, right? Are we talking about 9/11? Okay.
Galen, you look a little fuzzy, man.
Am I? And I'm looking at my whatchamacallit, and it says I only got like one bar, so it might be my internet. Internet might be jacking up on me.
OG, start all over because you cut out a little bit. There you go. Looking a little bit better, G. There you go.
A little bit. Okay.
Start all over, OG.
So I was watching 9/11 today.
Yeah.
I mean, not 9/11, 60 Minutes, and they were talking about 9/11.
Uh-huh.
And they were saying that over 1,000 people's remains still haven't been found.
From the burn? From
the towers.
Yeah.
So recently, they just found out they found two people's remains, two family members' remains, and they can't tell them about it. But they say we give you the option. If you want to know, we'll come and tell you when we find it and bring anything we find to you. Or if you don't want to know, then we'll keep it here for years and years and years. If you ever want it, we'll send it to you. So what would y'all want? Would you want to know? Would you want to know when they find your family's remains, or would you not?
I would. So I can get some kind of closure. I think not having them be found probably still leaves a doubt that, you know what, maybe they just didn't go to work that day. Maybe something else is going on where they just haven't showed up, you know. So it gives me some closure in that whole thing for me. I would want to know.
I would say, honestly, whenever that struggle happened, and I didn't know it was that many, but when they were bulldozing all those rocks and stuff and they just put them all in the Hudson, I would have don't call me now telling me we got, you know, some bones later. I ain't gonna, for me, you opening up the wound again. And once, like I said, because I ain't gonna lie, those people struggling with why are y'all, you know, bulldozing all the rocks and what, like I said, was supposed to be remains and just throwing them in the Hudson. You know, you ain't carried in. I'm not saying that, you know, I know 9/11 has been a big thing, but I ain't gonna lie, I would have when you did that and they had that big service and all that stuff. I'm close. Yeah, I need that to be it for me. Don't bring me my daddy's bones. No, I couldn't do it. I ain't gonna lie. That's me.
Yeah, this one gentleman, say he's 74 years old now. They actually found his daughter's cell phone, glasses, Blockbuster card. But she had a flip phone, of course.
Yeah,
I can't remember what else they found of hers. But I guess when he went by himself. His wife didn't go with him, but he said he kept it and kept it from her for 7 years. So I asked my wife tonight. I said, if I had done that to you, what would have happened? She said, you don't want to know.
Oh, bopped you upside your head. You bringing in me 7 years?
Yeah. You done had this for 7 years and you're just not telling me?
Yeah.
But yeah. We can move on. I know that's a somber moment, but I was confused as far as why they were going back and talking about it. Because I knew it was coming close to the anniversary, but it's not the anniversary, but that's why. And they said they're still looking. They say that the equipment they have, they can do more with the equipment they have now versus way back then.
Yeah.
But they said they still trying to find anything they can find on those 1,000 people that still hadn't found any remains on it. About half said they don't want to be notified.
Yeah, don't know. So I get where you come from, Galen, but no. If you got, like I said, yeah, you said cell phone, Blockbuster card. Oh,
Yeah, glasses, cell phone, Blockbuster card, and
now,
even her ID. She was, and this what got to me. She was actually a visitor that day. She went there to visit that day when it happened. They showed because they had her visitor's ID.
if I made closure, I would want it to be that way. Nevertheless, I ain't gonna lie. Like, just imagine. Okay, like I said, they present you with something that you can see.
Yeah.
You know, and they got her face on it.
Yeah.
Or a cell phone. Just imagine if you could put power to it and that thing fire up, and you see like the last text message you may have sent or something. I'll lose it, man. I'll lose it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's tough. That's tough.
So you would, G, you would want those mementos. You would want those
for my closure. Yeah, I would.
Okay.
I would. I think I would need that. I don't think I would want to go without knowing that they were there. That they actually were in that spot, wherever it may be. You know, at any point, I would want closure, some kind of closure for it. So.
Look, can I share something with y'all? Look, my brother watching it, he probably be pissed off that I'm sharing this story. But so when my pop died, he had his wallet had $2 in it, and my brother spent them last $2 that was in that wallet, and I was like, "Hey man, yeah." You know, some people think about it a little differently. You know, that $2 would have stayed in there for me. You know, but. When I tell you, I said, he must have been down bad. You spent Pop lad $2 that was in that wallet, you know.
Yeah.
My mom took the wallet.
Because my mom had like $63 left, so of course all of us got $21.
And you keep it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My dad had $2 in there, 2 crispy ones, and them things are gone. I don't know what he's spending on. $2. That's what is real. So I said it to say some people, you know, take things as a memento, and some people like,
yeah,
you know,
here's some people different than here other people.
Oh, yeah. That is true, man. Well, let's welcome everybody that's out there right now. My dog James Littlejohn, we're gonna have to have a conversation about James Littlejohn and what he's doing. Gracie, cut it out. Rodney Littlejohn, my dad Larry White, my homeboy Quest. Anybody else that may be out there, remember this is an interactive show. We would like to see you interact with us, man. Everybody out there on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. When you come to the channel, man, tell a friend, bring a friend, and when you come, don't come by yourself. This is episode 8, season 6. We're going to talk a little bit today about the Brian Flores situation. Has been revamped again, and they are now actually going to go to trial. They're actually going to send the NFL to trial, man. So we'll talk about that. Get your thoughts on that. And yes, sir. Also, we're going to talk a little bit about the WNBA and the standings now. We're getting closer to the end of it. You know, they already had the All-Star break, so we're getting close to the end of it now, and we'll see where everybody is now. In the WNBA, and then also I want to jump into a couple conversations about what the heck. Oh, I'm sorry. NBA players, NBA players going over and playing nationally for their teams nationally, and the. See this dog?
What's wrong with you, man?
This dog is over here sniffing my food. Well, I was about to get
it. You've been giving the table scraps.
No, sir. She know better. Hey, Gracie, if you don't stop scratching my door,
if Gracie can talk to you, tell your secret. You give me food all the time.
But
now, what problem do you have with international players? I mean, that you want to cover?
Luka Doncic just had a scare. He's out. He has a knee injury, but it's not as severe as they thought it was going to be. So
it's because he was playing players.
Yeah, out there playing out there.
I get what
So we'll
I
talk,
get where you come
yeah,
from.
we'll talk about that as well.
Okay.
And Corey, did you have anything that you wanted to? Well, you probably don't have anything because you're probably a little busy over there. Yeah. Okay. So we'll talk a little bit about Shador having
I'm
to
sorry.
sit and watch Dylan Gabriel play.
Yeah.
Oh,
Help me out, man. Don't leave me hanging like that. What you did? You just shot me and walked away. What you talking about?
He said, "Did you have a topic that you wanted to talk about?"
yeah.
I do. I mean, are we doing that at the end or we doing that first? Are you talking about when we all three gonna go ahead? What you talking about?
Yeah.
Sure.
Did you have a topic? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that
I
was
do.
so yeah. Yeah. Okay. What was your topic? You never sent it to me. I didn't know what it was.
Oh, my bad then. I didn't know we were supposed to send it to you. I'm gonna throw it out at y'all now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
In my mind, I
See,
thought
OG's topic was the Brian Flores and the WNBA.
oh, okay. See, I'm missing all that but I do have something that I was gonna ask y'all about in terms of the greatest moments in sports. So my thing was this. So I guess we started this early. I throw this at y'all now so y'all can think, or we can do this on the fly. So if you guys had to see 25 of the greatest moments in sports, and I'm gonna throw the ones out at you. I ain't gonna go all 25 of the greatest moments in sports, but I'll throw a few of them out at you, and maybe you can come up with your own too. But let's say like when Jackie Robinson had broke the color barrier, would you have wanted to be in the stands to watch that? When Serena Williams won her first slam, or let's say here it says here when Tiger Woods wins his first Masters and hugs his dad, Michael Jordan's last shot. Tell me, let's see. I'm gonna throw some more at you. When you sang Boat.
All right, you throwing a lot out there, man. We might want to use some of this stuff, dog.
So I'm saying, so as I say this, just think in your mind, if you were in the stands, if you had money to buy a ticket, which one would you want to be at? Once again, you say
pick one. Are we picking one or just pick how many we're picking?
Let's pick one because I know we got a show to do. Just give me one.
This is part of this is the segment we're gonna do for it. So it's gonna be a segment. Yeah.
All right. Well, so let me throw. So number one, Tiger Woods hugging his dad at the Masters. That's the number one moment in sports that they got ranked number one. Number two, they said the Philly special when they were underdog in 2017 in the playoffs. Super Bowl. They had Philly special on there. Number two. Number three, Usain Bolt winning, breaking the 100-meter dash at 9.5, 9.58. Number four, the miracle on ice, when the United States beat Russia in hockey. All right. Number five, when Michael Phelps in the Olympics won 8 gold medals. I'm just gonna do the top 10. Number 6,
well, look here. This is your segment that we will do in our second segment. This would be our second segment. Yeah.
You want the second segment, dude?
Yeah,
all right, you want to do this?
This be your second segment. So we'll let you. For everybody out there, you got an opportunity to think about your greatest moments that you would have wanted to be at in our second segment. So
look that up, TCY family. Look up the top 25 greatest moments in sports, and then tell me what ticket would you have paid for to watch it.
Good stuff.
To be there to say I was there. All right.
I like it. I like it a lot. That's good, man. Hey, a big shout out to my guy, man. All wires hidden. People were asking me where or who did my
you just see that?
Yeah. This show's all, that's not Christmas. That's
oh, that's your mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Okay. You're all right. Continue. You just started
they'll ask me where I got, who did my my TVs around my cave, my man cave and stuff, man. Okay. And it's a shout out to my guy, All Wires Hidden. Great. He the one who did it. Yeah. He the one who did it, man. Now I'll put his info in the chat for people who want to get their TVs done in the houses. He does inside, outside housework as well, man. was the little light to go around the rooms. He does all that, man. And also he put up my jumbotron, my mini jumbotron as well, man. So big shout out to all wires hidden. Well, no, so it comes in pieces. He had to put it together.
Okay.
Yeah, he had to put it together, man. Another company, there's only one company out here that makes it, and he sent it over.
Okay.
So yeah, but let's give our wonderful sponsor, man, none other than Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews. Hey, you shout out.
You know, everybody drink responsible.
You won't want to take the opinion of a stranger. That type of advice is just not for you, because you're at that time of the day where you don't want to waste your money, and your plan is to throw back a shot or two. You're not necessarily an alcohol person, and picking out a brand is fairly new. If you want something to go with your burger, possibly a steak, then check out Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews. Remember, drink responsibly and click that subscribe too, and go with the one the crew and you trust. Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews.
Thank you, Cooking Dad Drink Reviews, for being a wonderful sponsor of our very first segment. All right, man. Here, I'm going to show you all a little clip of or video of my guy, All Wires Hidden, on Instagram. See if I can share this real fast, and then we'll go ahead and jump in. Can y'all see that right here, man? This is his profile on Instagram, All Wires Hidden. Make sure y'all hit that follow, and all his videos right here of stuff he's done. I didn't log in, so it's probably going to shut off pretty soon, but I just wanted to show y'all. There it is. All right, There we go. All right. That's enough. There we go. All right. So our first segment, man, we started the show off. I don't know if you all saw the beginning of it, but it was a news reporter on NBC talking about this Brian Flores situation, which has actually the appeal has been upheld. Well, not upheld, as the NFL has lost their appeal, I should say. And they said there is viable evidence that something has happened to Brian Flores. And OG, this is your topic, my dog. You want to bring us in on it, bro?
Yeah. So of course, you know, they had this Rooney Rule where the NFL, when they have a open head coaching job, they are required to interview so many minorities. So mainly, what Brian Flores is saying is that it's a travesty. I mean, they when they do it, they already know who they're gonna hire. It's not really an interview. You have no follow up. So he has brought this suit, and they said that I didn't see what other coaches have done, but they're trying to make it a class action. But he has brought this suit that against the NFL. Like you said, the NFL appealed it. The court said no, we're going to court. So now he is going to court to officially sue the NFL. And he said that it may end up where he may not ever get an NFL coaching job. But the reason he's doing it is for the minority coaches that may come after him, so they can be treated more fairly than what he feel like he has been treated during his tenure and trying to get back to be a head coach in the NFL. Because right now he's the defensive coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings, who had a top ranked defense since he's been there. So he's a great defensive minded coach. But so he think he's been treated unfairly, as well as other minority coaches. So he's taking on the gauntlet of going and suing the NFL, which a lot of people won't do. And it's going to be interesting to see as this proceeds forward, how the NFL going to handle it now. Because I know they were hoping that since they're such a big conglomerate, that they wouldn't get to the point where they're going to court or going to trial. But they had ruled that, like you said, that there's enough evidence out there to take this further. So it'd be interesting to see how they handle it. If they're going to try to settle with him or settle with them, or what they're going to try to do to try to keep the limelight off of them. But that's going to be interesting as this proceeds forward. And I think it's a tremendous thing that he's doing, because he's basically risking his career to try to proceed forward with this. And like I said, he's doing it because he said for the coaches that come after him, to ensure that they get all the minority coaches come after him, to ensure that they get a fair shake. And it's not just a check in the box, that they actually go through a true interviewing process or whatever the case may be, because they feel like that it's a sham. They doing it. They go call you up. They may talk to you on the phone just to put a check in that box to say they satisfied the Rooney Rule.
So, and I believe John Gruden's name was put in that because John Gruden, Tom Brady, the Miami Dolphins reached out to them while he was coaching and tried to lure them to come and play for the team and also be a coach for the team as well. So that their names are in that as well. And then Brian Flores actually has some mates that jumped in with him on this filing with Steve Wilkes and Ray Horton, who feel like they've been done wrong as well. So with this appeal not going through the NFL, like the OG said, this was another loss for them because Flores had already won the first. Something happened, and the court system said something happened, and we've seen there's evidence already out there that something did happen, and there's been evidence where it's shown where the Miami Dolphins were trying to get the coach to lose games and tank games, and he wouldn't do it. So the NFL tried to let the ownership off, the Miami Dolphins ownership off with just a slap on the wrist. And Brian Flores is going through with everything that he said he wanted to go through with, man. So, like you said, kudos to Brian Flores. And this is going to be a major, major deal in the NFL for this to happen. And all this stuff is going to be brought to the light. And like you said, OG, do they want all that junk trash to come up to surface, or will they try to pay this man out? But I don't think he wants to pay out. I think
he does either. I think he wants it to come to surface.
He wanted it all come to the head, man. So so they can get some changes up top.
Yeah,
and hope this is going to be a very interesting case, and I'm gonna be tuned in to see what's going to happen in this, man. So I'm not saying I'm against the NFL, but I am definitely for Brian Flores in this situation, sir. So
most definitely.
Corey, welcome on, Kanisha.
Hey, babe. She's in.
Hey, Kanisha.
Yeah, she is right now in Ohio for her first class. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So kudos to my boo for getting it started. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Most
and
definitely.
Kamari, have a good ice cream date. I would like if you will go back to some of G's videos and see if you can get some of that ice cream that he reviewed. Maybe you can find something that he used to like. Nevertheless, have a good date. But kudos to my wife for being there and changing things for our children and our family. So, but to get back to what we're talking about here, I'm a little torn, man. And when y'all saying kudos to Brian Flores, I get the kudos, but the crazy part is this: whenever you do something like that, you got to be the martyr. How when Martin Luther King said, I may not get there with you, but we as a people will get to the promised land. In my head, and we know that the NFL has been involved in collusion for years, right? But does his career? I'm afraid that his career may be in jeopardy here. You might as well go ahead and either apply in college or high school, because their dollar's going to go longer than yours will. But like y'all said, in the process, this will help out young coaches in the future. But he's going to end up he's going to end up sacrificing his career. And somebody has to do it. I get it. Somebody has to do it, but it's terrible that we know that the NFL can be petty. It's gonna be petty. These owners are gonna be petty, unless you have a coach or a GM that can stand up for the fact that he is an awesome coach. We've seen it happen with players. We've seen it happen with coaches. From NBA to NFL, these guys can be petty, and I feel like he's going to suffer behind standing on business. I don't have a problem with it, like you just said. Kudos to him, but I'm afraid he's gonna lose out in the end, but he's gonna win in the big scheme of things. Because, like you said, guys like that's coming up are gonna get a true shot at becoming a coach. But in the process, he's gonna lose out on everything because the NFL will cover, lie, scheme, and do whatever it is to protect their brand. That Millionaires Boys Club will do it the same way. That's the only part I can't say. I can say kudos, but then at the same time, I can be like, you're gonna lose out. What about his family? You know what I'm saying? What about his coaching career? At this point, do you think you're going to war with the NFL, but then you still want to work for them? I work for a petty company. And they will do this to you for a long time. I'm torn, fellas. I'm torn. I get what y'all saying. Kudos to him, but who's gonna look out for him, even if he does win?
But I guess he kind of has that understanding, because that's what he basically said. He said it may cost him.
He did.
Yeah, he said in one of the statements that it may cost him head coaching job, may cost him coaching, but he feel like he basically says he feel like it's something that has to be done.
So he's doing
okay. Yeah, because if I guess basically what he's saying is, if I don't do it, who will?
Who will?
Yeah, so he's basically, like you said. I mean, like we're saying, he's taking a stand to say that it may not benefit me, but it may benefit future minority coaches that's trying to get into the league and become head coaches.
He's gonna sacrifice himself.
Yeah, so he's prepared. I mean, he made that statement. He's prepared. He knows that there's a chance that can happen.
Yeah,
a strong chance, because like you say, he's going up against a big company in the NFL. So like you say, they do what they have to do to protect themselves.
Yeah.
So, but I guess the good side of it is that this judge, I guess, saw enough evidence, because they're not going to let it go forward if they don't see some type of evidence that justifies taking up time and moving forward and having the trial. So evidently there's something out there that they have been privileged to see that there's some wrongdoings that have potentially been going on, you're listening to proven guilty, but they would not let it go forward if it was no case at all.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight, fellas, because there's not going to be any, with this collusion, nothing's going to happen to the owners. Nothing's going to happen to the NFL. All you're doing is making sure that people know that there was a hole in a flawed system, so that they don't do it again.
I think it's both. Yeah, I think it's both, because that I believe with the Rooney Rule, there is some kind of violation or some kind of penalty that you do receive if you break that rule, that Rooney Rule. And if it comes out that it has been broken, then more what do you call it? More
sanctions or fines?
Sanctions, fines, sanctions will happen to those organizations. And there's, like you said, the New York Giants, Denver Broncos, Houston Texans are all included in this this fouling. So and the Miami Dolphins. So
now
there could be more.
Now, if you remember when he thought he was gonna get, I forget what job it was, but remember when Belichick called the wrong Brian, and when I think he thought he was calling Daybell, but he called Brian Flores, and he was like, yeah, I heard you got the job, and he was like, he started talking about it, and then Flores was like, Coach, do you know who you called? You know what I'm saying? And it's like some coaches knew before he did. So this whole thing, it stunk to high hell at the time. And
yeah.
And now they're coming back. What is this? This is 4 years later?
3 years.
3 years later.
Yep. 3 years later, yeah. Yep. So it's like you said, man, it's really about to ruffle a lot of feathers, man. And a lot of the stuff that's been done behind closed doors is going to be put out. And we're probably going to see some stuff in there that we've already probably known ourselves, but we talked about ourselves, but it's really going to come to the light on how African American coaches are being treated in the field, in the league right now, man. So it's about to hit the fan. It's about to hit the fan. Like you said, he's not there for a payout. He's out there for justice.
If this is the case, I was just about to say the same thing. If this is the case where he's looking for justice and I guess in the long run of being fair, being treated fair, it's terrible that there always has to be a sacrificial lamb in order to get justice, like you said, or treated fairness treated to a person. But so that means that they're going to have to either have the Rooney Rule monitored, or it's going to have to be something, because they'll continue to do the same thing. But what changes could they make in order for it to still be a fair playing field? What can they do?
And it's the Billionaires Boys Club, man. It's going to be difficult to do anything really right now. Just try to fight for it, man. And the best way that we can right now, and see what it does. I don't really know what else they can do.
So with us talking about this, in a perfect world, what do y'all want to see happen, either with the NFL, Flores? What's restitution for y'all?
Restitution for me, like you said, would be some type of way of, and it may be hard to do, but some type of way of verifying that they're following the rule to the utmost of what the teams are supposed to do. Because I think right now, a lot of it, and I don't know, I'm just speculating. A lot of it may be just a phone call and have a quick couple of questions with a person, and then put their check in the box. Hey, I called Brian Flores, so I satisfied part of my Rooney Rule. Make it more concrete and have follow-ups and a way of tracking it to ensure that these teams are meeting the requirements and expectations, the true expectations of the Rooney Rule, and not just doing something to do with checking the box.
Can you add in like a mediator or for all interviews to see, like, okay, we're doing, y'all want to do an interview with a coach, let's have an NFL mediator be there as well, so we can see if you really are serious about doing this.
Or a third party. Don't do the NFL. Or like
a third party. Somebody else.
Impartial party.
Yeah,
somebody that have nothing to gain.
Right.
By sitting there and making sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
So
maybe that could work.
If they did that, like you said, if they have an impartial, lawyering group, they got to be somebody that they can trust that they're doing the right thing, not just somebody off the street, but somebody that's fair. How they have lawyering groups that are impartial, or judges that are impartial. But yeah, if they did that, then it will make sure that these billionaire boys are doing the right thing. Right. Or like he said, when you're telling me to lose games just so you can get a pick, now you're making me look like a fool in terms of my coaching ability and messing up my future in terms of getting another job anywhere else.
Right. And you're messing up the trust that I've built with my players.
That too, yeah.
These players, when you say I'm on a tank, it doesn't just hurt you. It hurts the players that are playing for you as well, because they're playing for their jobs every day.
Sure.
We talked about on the show how the lifespan of NFL player is but 3 to 3.5 years.
Yeah.
And if you're over here trying to tank games, you're making the players look bad as well. So it's a trickle down effect, man. And for them to even ask that, I think it's, for me, I feel they should like they did Dan Snyder, they should do that to him as well. Because I think that is just as egregious as what Dan Snyder was doing, which was cheating the league and the owners as well. He's doing the same thing. So
you saying, so when an owner tells you to tank games, just for the simple means of getting a better draft pick next year, you saying it's like cheating, or what do you mean when you say like Dan Snyder? Are you like smearing the game, or
you're smearing the game? You're smearing the players. Like you're not helping the players out. They don't mean anything to you.
Oh, currently
those players with you don't mean anything to you. So now you're fighting for a better spot in the draft. That's somebody's job you're talking about.
Yeah,
that's Tua's job, or Tyreek Hill's job, or that's somebody's job that you're trying to get rid of.
Yeah.
And telling the coaches to do that. That's
you're affecting the future.
And making them basically, because you fired him afterward because he didn't do it.
Yeah.
So you're trying to make him do it, and that's not what the league is supposed to be about. And so.
And then I just thought about something that you said on top of that. Then you giving a win to a team that probably didn't deserve it, probably couldn't win it. Now you're messing up the league standing.
Mm-hmm. Right. Trickle down. It's a trickle down effect.
Owner should be held accountable for all of that.
Yeah. Then you go to the fan. You go to us, and we're going to see. Hopefully our team wins, and they hear, oh man, they take what.
They laid down.
Hey, I just paid $400 for my seats, and they didn't. He wasn't trying to win the game.
Yeah. I was at that game. They lost that game. They weren't playing like nothing.
Right.
Wow.
Jay, little y'all said, man, they need a panel of 3 to 5 impartial people to sit in on all the people's interviews.
Just to make sure you did it right.
Make sure you're doing it right, man.
So let me tell you, when I was at the school district, the DeKalb County School District, we had what they call a resume review group. Because how some people, like it was a stack of resumes, you're looking at them, because my old boss used to be like, if she saw a certain name, she wasn't picking it, but I may want to pick it. Like if you see somebody named Shanteria, or like one person was like Shanteria, but then I'm sitting there looking, I'm like, come on, man, she may go by Shan. Let's take a look at it. But we had a resume review group where it was actually 5 of us, and James G may pick one, and I may not have, or OG may have picked one, but it makes it impartial. Your reason for not pulling this resume and mine would be totally different. So if you did have that, I think that a 3 to 5 man panel with an impartial group, that would be cool, man.
I like it, man. All right, man. Let's stay here before we jump into our other segment, man. And let's talk about, did you all see Dylan Gabriel, Cleveland Browns versus Philadelphia Eagles? Did y'all happen to see that game? And I'm getting mixed reviews. I didn't get to see it, so I do want to get you all's take on it. But they're saying, he had a great game. Oh man, he beat Shador out now. What was you all's take on the way he played in that game,
OG? I didn't see the whole game. I just saw a replay of one particular play.
Okay.
He watched the interception.
Everybody else is probably talking about too. And what I saw a comparison was the same play that Dylan ran and the same play that Shador ran it, and a different outcome between the two.
Okay.
They're both with touchdowns.
Yeah, both were touchdowns. Just one was touchdown for your team. Touchdown for the other team. But yeah, I didn't see that much of him play. And I may be wrong for this. I'm gonna invest a lot in preseason anyway. But I said I'm gonna let this dude monopolize my TV and my time. I'll watch something else.
Dang. Man can't get no TV burn.
That's just me.
Can you go get
Okay.
Irish food in the truck for me, please?
Okay.
So
Court.
yeah. So I did watch it.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be fair here. I'm gonna be fair.
That's what we want.
So, but I'm gonna be honest also. The plays that the kid was running were the plays that he had been practicing with the first and second string, right?
Okay.
They ran the plays that they knew he could execute and run, and honestly, he looked good in the first quarter.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something.
Okay.
Did he play with the first string in there as well?
So I couldn't verify that. I didn't.
Okay.
I how I tuned in, and then how it's on and you're watching, but you're not. I'm not listening to commentating. I don't know.
Okay. I did see the Joko, the tight end. I did see him in there.
He's first string.
He's first string. I did see him, but I couldn't tell with the rest of the people. Like Jerry Judy, I'm not sure if he played or not.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I wasn't. I had turned down, but I was watching, and he was making some good throws. But then I did hear they had the same set of plays that he had been working on with the first and second string.
Okay.
Until
is that different plays than what Shador ran?
So they said some of them are different. Some of them take a little bit more skill. You know what I mean? Sort of like that play OG was talking about when you're running out, running to the left, you got to throw with your right. You tried to make one throw and it didn't happen, which they took it back, and then Shador made one where he 7 points. So like I said, as I'm watching and I'm trying to be impartial here, he did look good with these preset plays.
Okay.
And then the second, like I said, the second quarter happened, and he started, kind of misreading, kind of doing that. That's when that pick six happened in the second. Okay. Start making some throws that he couldn't make. And but I said that before. You got to make the playing field level. Got to make it even. So now they're saying he looked good. He's back in. So Kanisha said he played with some first and some second, and I believe some third may. So he played with all of them.
Okay.
Because he was 13 for 18. Those missed came in the second, and I think that's when the champs, figured him out a little bit. He got sacked twice. Like I said, there was, he had a drop on a handoff. It started to look like a regular game come second half.
Okay.
But I think that's because of the adjustments that the Eagles made. They called they like I said, 2 sacks, a handoff because he was a little scared, and then that pick six. Then they're like, hey, get him out of there before he looks bad. They took him out when it seemed like the Eagles figured it out.
Okay.
And then on top of that, and at the half, he made a statement that's controversial too. And I don't know we talked about this, but he was like, some people play for entertainment, and then some people
are entertainers.
Some people are entertainers, and they say, I'm a baller.
I'm a professional.
And they were trying to figure out who you talking about. Where is this statement coming from? Is this a shot at Shador? And he said it did. No, it wasn't a shot at Shador. Who else you talking to?
He said it. He said it was the media. He said the media is the entertainers. What?
No.
Yeah. What?
But I will say this here, and I know my wife don't like when I say this because I've been standing on business by Cleveland this season. I've been upset with them. They're gonna do their best because honestly, this is their guy. I think Gabriel is their guy for the Cleveland organization. Shador is the Cleveland fans. He the people's champ. But he deserves a. My wife said she got a clip. Send it to Galen, baby. She said I still don't want him though. But What you saying, boo? Okay. But what I'm saying is, I think the coaches are doing even afterwards when they had their coach, he was still making excuses. He was still making it. Why'd you pull him? Well, we wanted to just, we had enough evaluation of him, is what he was saying. We had enough time to see what we wanted to see. Yeah, he about to start effing up. That's what you didn't want. Didn't want to see that. And then because Shador didn't play, they said, well, now he has moved down. He's moved back down because we hadn't seen enough. Then because he's hurt, he maybe he's damaged goods or whatever. Just go ahead and do it. Let him go.
So Kenny Pickett hadn't played the preseason game yet.
Kenny Pickett is already, he's grandfathered in. Ain't nobody saying about Kenny Pickett.
No. This battle is between Shador, Gabriel, and Huntley. That's who this battle is between.
You think they'll keep 4 quarterbacks?
No, all them 3 are battling for the 3rd spot.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. That's all. So, yeah, I heard those comments, and then I heard him say, "Yeah, I'm talking about you all, the media. I'm a team guy. I'm for the team. Man, get out of here. Nobody's ever considered reporters entertainers
at all.
So you can miss everybody with that statement, man. And it's an ugly situation in Cleveland, honestly.
And as always, Shador takes the high road. I don't let that bother me, with competitors and blah blah blah. And I throw another thing at you. When I don't know if y'all saw the interview when Shador had kind of called the GM. I forget the GM's name, but he was like, "You say you say you good, but but you're not happy. You say good job, but you really don't mean that." He said, "No, you did a good job." And they keep trying to tell people that Shador is coming at them or coming at reporters. We found out that reporter followed him. We found out that, listen, Shador just wants to be treated fairly. Treat me fairly. I got to call you out because you're not being fair to me.
Mm-hmm. And he's not going to run from it. I mean, he knows that you're not doing it. He's going to call you out on it. Is it wrong or is it right? Morally, I think it's right. I think you call a person out on it, but I guess
you sacrifice your job because
right. Then that's where the line is fuzzy at. Do you cross that line to call somebody out to prove your point?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. But they got one more game. I hope he's healthy enough to play. If not, man, I don't see Shador making the team, honestly, man.
So with that being said, G, you just said a mouthful. So here's the problem in the 3rd preseason game. Now you got to see your first stringers. You got to see Joe. You got to see Kenny if there's a chance, and then whatever time is left in that 2nd or 3rd, then who do you play? Dylan? You play Shador?
They're gonna probably play Dylan first. They're gonna probably play Dylan first. Then, and I don't see the Browns playing any of their starters. I don't see them playing a 40-year-old Flacco.
Not even a couple of series, 1 or 2 series.
I don't see it.
Has he played at all this preseason?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's from what the coaches go off of right now. A lot of the times, these joint practices, that's where all the ones get all of their burn in most of the time, and they stick to that. That way, they don't lose their quarterback or anybody important in a preseason game. So I think the risk versus the reward is not enough for the Cleveland Browns, man, to play their starters. I don't see them playing Joe Flacco or Kenny Pickett in this upcoming game. I think they probably go with Dylan probably the first half until he starts messing up, and then they'll go with Shador if he's there in that third quarter, and probably put Tyler Huntley in that fourth.
So Joe and what you call it, are safe.
Yeah, they like you said, they're grandfathered in. They don't have to fight for any position.
So you're saying, so with the politics of the game and with Shador, getting himself hurt for the second preseason game, he sealed himself for being cut.
If he can't play, yeah. That's why this game here was so important for him to not miss. But I mean, when you got an oblique strain, there's nothing you can do, man. Unfortunately. I think it's gonna be a tough one. Shador will be on somebody's squad as soon as he's let go, though. That won't be a problem. Somebody will pick him up.
Okay, so let's play fantasy here. Where would you see him? Where'd you see him going? Where would you want him to go first? And then tell me what fits for you.
Saints.
That dude, but do you okay? Yeah, because that guy is trash out there. You put him in a bag with him.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, Saints, Cowboys. They need a backup. They're probably.
They got a backup.
I would say you got a backup. He didn't look bad the other day. He threw some.
Who are we talking about?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know. G looking like he ready to throw some trash. Hey, who we talking about? You know who we talking about? Okay. No
Joe's not ready.
Didn't y'all trade for him?
Yeah, we traded a 6th round pick for him, 7th round pick. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, he's not ready. I told you he's a project. I know people on here were trying to tell me like Jack, we need to watch out for his job because they done got somebody in here who's gonna push him out now. Yeah.
So no Cowboys. Okay. We said what saying Cowboys.
Yeah. So Shador, I think Shador is better than both of the backs that we have right now.
So I'm gonna double down and I'm gonna go back to Go ahead, OG.
No, go ahead. I'm just thinking.
I'm saying Pittsburgh 1.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. I'm gonna use Pittsburgh, and then 2, I would hope that my mentor, would put his hand in on me in Raiders. I would say the Raiders.
No, say the 2 teams I was gonna say.
Pittsburgh and Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh and the Raiders.
Pittsburgh has Mitchell Trubisky over there, right behind Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, yeah, just like how you throwing shade on your backup.
Is it? It's not Trubisky.
It's Rudolph.
I thought it was. Trubisky's in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trubisky.
Rudolph.
Yeah, Rudolph looked pretty good the other night. I'm just
yeah, okay. But what I'm saying is, it's
it's
less of a tumultuous situation.
Yeah. Absolutely.
He could probably be the future, because Rudolph has had his chance.
Yeah. What about Tampa?
The Buccaneers with his brother out there.
Yeah.
But then I'm gonna have to go back and apologize. Because I was looking at Shador Charlotte making a special team spot on there, and then I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's there yet, but
he's fighting over there too.
Yeah.
I would have also said Carolina, but Carolina just brought up a guy from the UFL. The guy that was the MVP in the UFL quarterback.
Okay.
And
they have Andy Dalton behind.
Yeah. Right.
I think Andy Dalton.
Ain't worried about it. But I would say no to Tampa only because you don't want this to be the Sanders show again. And both of them together, they separated. They got a better chance than together. I'm just saying. It's just too much. The media don't want too much Sanders, and I'm just saying just to be fair.
Okay.
Fair to them guys.
Okay.
But at the same time, I the only thing that I liked about your statement in terms of Cowboys is, like you said, where there's drama, Jerry loves that. He'll hold on to the kid behind. I'm learning, like you've been putting out there for the past couple of weeks. Jerry will embrace this type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't mind Dion coming back. He wouldn't mind, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
I need some drama here. And
that add right to it, right to the circus.
Jerry don't the stuff that Cleveland is dealing with all the, making up excuses and all that. You at least know Jerry be honest. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep Shadu around just to,
yeah. You see what the ratings are? You see how much money he bringing in? Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
The crazy part is, okay, let's talk real just a second. He sold 250 million in jerseys for Cleveland. Imagine if it were the Star. I'm being honest. Because another Sanders jersey?
Don't do that man like that.
Let's keep it 100, OG.
He would have to change his number. He couldn't wear 12, but he had to change his number.
Who's number 12?
Roger
Staubach. Roger Staubach. Man, he wear that number.
Nah, he can't get that number.
Would they give him another 21?
They can't. Well, the quarterback can't play 21. He can't have 21 at quarterback.
Can't?
No.
And change all the rest of the rules. You got a single number lineman now.
Yeah. Quarterback's the only ones that have to stay in the
teams below 20.
Oh yeah, below 20.
Below 20. Okay. So,
yeah.
Don't do that man like that. Leave that man out of Dallas. Let that man
put him back at 2. That's what he had in Colorado. Who had 2?
What's his name has 2 right now?
Kicker or somebody?
No. Safety. Wanye Thomas.
No need talking about this. This dude going to Pittsburgh.
I'm just saying another Sanders jersey will go out.
Look, he can't get 12 in Pittsburgh either.
Well, it's a chance you're not going to get. It's a chance you're not going to be able to weigh the same number when you come to college. You just have to face that fact. I mean, you come to the pro. You just have to face that fact.
Yeah.
You want to have a number. You want to make the team. That's what I'm saying.
He wants number 2. He said. She said, okay.
What I'm saying is Jerry will embrace all of this, and then
Jerry need to be worried about Parsons and stop worrying about getting anybody else.
Oh yeah, we're not trying to get him, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. Don't mess that man up like that.
It's called fantasy, man. It's fantasy.
It's fantasy. It's fantasy.
I'm glad we put that name on it.
Yeah, this ain't fantasy. Cooking Dad drink reviews.
Yeah.
This is a real deal.
Everybody drink responsible.
You won't want to take the opinion of a stranger. That type of advice is just not for you, because you're at that time of the day where you don't want to waste your money, and your plan is to throw back a shot or 2. You're not necessarily an alcohol person, and picking out a brand is fairly new. If you want something to go with your burger, possibly a steak, then check out Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews. Remember, drink responsibly and click that subscribe too, and go with the one the crew and you trust. Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews.
Thank you, Cooking Dad Drink Reviews, for being a wonderful sponsor of our the second segment. All right, fellas. second segment. All right, fellas, man. Let's go ahead and jump into Luka Doncic skating away with just a minor knee injury, not a super knee injury, playing for his national team overseas.
So tell me your problem.
So I don't know. The first thing I would think is you just signed a new contract. You get in the bag. The Lakers supposed to be your team. It's not an Olympic year.
Right.
So why do you feel the need to go and play with your international team and putting yourself at risk like that? You don't do that. You should stay here, continue working on your game. I know he's lost weight and he's getting in shape. And make sure you're ready for when the NBA season starts here. No need to be playing international. You don't need the money.
Yeah. You just like ball. You want to play. You want to go out there, or you go back home. What is going on here? Are y'all watching this on the comment?
Somebody had to buy this stuff.
And then some guy wants to come on and talk about Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jordan fans are the worst. Universe Galaxy. That's not what we're talking about right now. But I see how you would want to come on and talk about something that we're not talking about. But
right. Maybe we'll do a show about that coming up. Worst fans. We'll probably
I do it all the time on my show and other people's shows. And people usually like it. I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah. And only people that probably like it are bronze sexuals.
Ooh.
You know, so
okay.
Hey man, whoa. What'd you just say?
Bronze sexuals.
The ones that like it are bronze sexuals.
So can you give me the definition of that, please, sir?
The ones that think Bron is the GOAT, the ones that think Bron does no wrong, the one who thinks Bron is the best thing since sliced bread.
I like LeBron, but in no time I've ever said LeBron is the GOAT. I've always lived about Michael Jordan being my GOAT.
Right.
But I still like LeBron. That don't make me a LeBron sexual.
No, yeah. No, I don't think you fit that. I don't think you fit it, OG. The ones that fit the Bron sexuals are the ones that think Bron is the GOAT. That wasn't you.
I don't think that makes me a Bron sexual.
All right, I'm just making clarification here.
Yeah. And I think you probably fit in the Michael Jordan's fans worst ever. You probably fit in that little category.
I don't know. I think it's just something we could talk about another time. But there's a whole lot more worse fans out there than Michael Jordan fans. Talk about that later. Yeah. Hey, you laughing?
Worse.
Hey, Universal Galaxy, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button while you're out there, big dog. Maybe we can link up and do something one day.
Right. That's the payment for that. If you want us to go on that rant, you got
it. Yes, sir.
Give us a like.
All right, man. So, Corey, OG said, man, look, you it's not Olympic time. Why are you throwing yourself out there to go play, with the national team and possibly injuring yourself for nothing?
So let me paint a picture on what happened here. He went back home. Was it from Lithuania? Wait for him.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah.
And then showed up, because he want to get some workout in, and the Olympic team was there, and he done, and he, let me lace my shoes up, and like you just said, you playing some ball here, and you get hurt, and he said almost a serious injury here.
Yeah.
We know, like I said, guys like him, they want to ball, they want to play, they want to, they want to suit up, and then those guys in Lithuania, they probably still want to prove themselves. We don't know what happened. He probably a hard foul or somebody playing him hard.
Well, one of his players rolled up on him. They fell down and rolled up on his leg.
And then you're not as thick as you used to be. You done lost 40 pounds or whatever. Now you're light in the tail, and now they can roll up on you.
Yeah.
I don't. Now I'm not saying I disagree with it. I hear what you're saying, OG. Ball is ball. That's a part of it. Now, is there a clause in his contract that says, he's not supposed to? Probably not. No different from when, they were in the playoffs and what's your man Richardson came and grabbed that beer from him. You gotta kind of watch Luka. Luka is a free spirit here in a sense. But I'm not saying that you can't ball, but accidents are gonna happen. What is he supposed to do? Not practice?
No, let me ask you this. So is there any rules or regulations that says that he can't play with his existing teammates here in the States? He can't ball with them? Why you gotta go all the way to Lithuania to ball?
That way he live at mama there. That way he go home. He don't stay here.
If you want to ball and have some significance behind it, because it's another Olympic year, then ball with your teammates here. Go visit your mom, come on back, and ball here.
And I'm sorry, go ahead, OG. My bad.
That's all I want to say.
And let me ask you this. We all know what the best talent is, right? So if you're going to Lithuania and playing out there, are you really working on your game, or are you just going out there to be the best? Instead of working out here, with the NBA players.
I don't agree with that statement.
He going there to shine. So you tell him why you got that money, why you got the bag.
But that's where he's from, G. He's one of the best right now, right?
Right, but he's gonna. So, in order to improve on your game, right, you don't go back and play with the people you always beat up on. You go and play better competition.
Who said that this is better competition here? This game is international now.
No, it's not.
20% of that league is international.
Who won Olympics?
We did.
Why you thinking about it?
If we did win that, oh, that's right, with the Curry and all them. You're right. But what I'm saying is,
we still out of Mecca in basketball. They coming up, but don't get it twisted. Lithuania won't stand a chance against NBA players.
What percentage of the NBA is in?
As they didn't.
23%.
23%. So 77% is American. So you telling me that they got the better basketball players in Lithuania?
But check the game though. So it's 444 starters in the NBA, right? 125 are international players from 40 different countries, is what it's saying here, according to the NBA.
So
come on.
How many international?
It said 125 international players from 40 different countries.
And how many of those 125 you think are at Luka and Giannis' plateau?
Oh, yeah. Not all of them. Yeah. Hell no. Yeah, you're right. No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
All
right. So
I get what you're saying. Okay, my bad. Not 125. Yeah, no.
Yeah. So Pee-wee said he don't have a problem with him playing with his homies.
Oh, he said that now because it's not serious. If it was serious,
right?
He wouldn't be saying that.
If he would have blew his knee out,
he wouldn't be saying that. Yeah. Most people been saying he had no business over there doing what he doing. Now he done blown his knee out and out for the season.
Out for the season.
He's saying that because the injury wasn't serious. If that injury had been serious, a whole lot of people have been questioning. More people have been questioning it then than they're questioning it now.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I'm with OG on this one.
Would y'all restructure his contract?
I don't know if you can now.
I don't know if I restructure. I would just sit down and have a talk with him. Then listen here, man. You are the man of this franchise now. This is your team. You can't be putting yourself at risk like that.
And let me say this. Look, this is a prime example, excuse me, of another star of a team doing this. And I'm playing a short clip. That was super short.
Damn.
So that was Giannis.
I thought it was it?
That was. Who'd you think it was?
I'm talking about what did he do?
He hit his brother. That
wasn't his brother.
That wasn't his brother.
No.
That wasn't no hit. That was a downright punch.
That was another Greek player. And so Giannis is out there with his Greek national team.
Okay.
But you see he's out there in regular clothes.
He's coaching or something?
Doing a little coaching, doing a little,
Okay.
Yeah.
But not playing.
Not playing.
Okay.
Not playing. So you can go out there and be with your team, but you don't have to go out there and risk an injury like Giannis did not do. He just tried to risk an injury to somebody else. He slapped the crap out of buddy.
Yeah.
He slapped the crap out of buddy head. And
Which
so
one was
people
more important to you right here? The snap or this did there? You showed it, and then it was allowed. Did you add that sound to it?
they did. Somebody did.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So
the next Olympics in 2028
in Los Angeles.
in Los Angeles.
So what is this? It's nationals or something? What is this? What are they doing?
I guess they just play year round, I guess, or whatever it may be. Like,
Oh, FIBA, nothing going on, is it?
yeah, no. So I know our rookie, the Atlanta Hawks rookie, was out there playing a couple weeks ago or last week. He was out there playing as well. And I was like, I don't know if I like that, dog.
You're telling me when they make it to the league, that international balling should cease?
If you're their main guy, yeah, I would not be okay with it, honestly.
So what do you do for practice? What do you do for for playing time?
You work on your game here, man. They got all kind of runs out here that really, really good runs out here. And I'm drawing a blank right now of my guy who does the runs for the NBA players that everybody comes to. It's on the tip of my tongue.
But what's the difference, G? What's it? You just want it to be monitored or structured, or what's the difference?
It's definitely one. I definitely wanted to be monitored. I definitely wanted to be with NBA players because they, like you said, they are actually out here just trying to get work. They're not trying to out here. They're not trying to prove anything like they are over. So overseas in Europe, man, they're like, shoot, Ricochet was number one last year, dog. Let me go at him. Yeah. And so they going super hard because they're trying to prove I can be where you are too. So I'm about to, I'm about to go hard on you.
You saying but if I'm playing against NBA players, I don't have to beat you. I don't have to prove it.
Yeah, no, we're here to work on our game.
Okay. So you're saying that there's a level of respect between we're working on our game versus I'm going back home and hey man, you ain't I can guard you, I can play you, I can do whatever.
Right. Because they know people are recording, just like we saw the videos of Ricochet out there balling. Mm-hmm. People are watching that stuff. So people know, look, man, I'm gonna go hard. So and of course they got to practice the Olympics and FIBA are a big deal for them too. No, it is for them. But he's saying for the NBA players is a big deal for them too.
Okay. So here's a good question: is playing for your country versus playing for the NBA? Which one carries the most weight? Get your country right now. I gotta make bread. Is what you saying, OG?
Hey, who's paying? Give me what, 50,000?
I don't even know if it's that much playing for that.
I'm just speculating.
Right.
Man. Or getting the bag in. Let's just hypothetically. Let's say you on the year before you eligible for the bag.
Yeah.
And you go over there to your hometown to get hurt and you out for a year. What's gonna happen then?
To answer your question, if it was me giving for my bag, I ain't playing.
Exactly.
But he just got the bag.
He just got the bag, right? But you just also inherited a team too. You just inherited the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yes.
This is your team now.
The Lakers.
Yeah.
The Lakers.
I don't keep saying
I mean, I'm sorry. But that you have inherited a major brand.
Yeah. One of the storied franchises in the NBA.
Yeah.
If not the storied franchise.
They're not the storied.
Tell me another team highly favored than them.
The Celtics. Yeah, you always measure everything on championship, don't you?
they are we tied up? I think they got one. No, I think we might be tied up now.
I thought they got one more year when they get the last.
Oh, they did. Tatum just got one. That's right. And of course, it's no different than getting hurt over here. Yep, and the Olympics is a huge thing for them, obviously, over in their country. That is true. It is,
and that's how we understand, because one of the things they said about one of Corey's favorite players was that they didn't have opportunity to practice with the Olympic team. That's why they weren't considered part of the team. So I kind of understand that too, but still, you gotta weigh your options.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, man. Let's go into our last final segment. We spent a little too much time on doggone Flores. My bad, y'all.
I tried to do the clock one time, and y'all shut that down. So
no, man, we love the clock, dog. We love the clock, man.
Sometimes y'all would disregard my clock and keep on going.
Turn the final segment, man. We won't disregard my man here. Cooking Dad, drink review. Cooking Dad.
You know, everybody drink responsible.
You won't want to take the opinion of a stranger. That type of advice is just not for you, because you're at that time of the day where you don't want to waste your money, and your plan is to throw back a shot or two. You're not necessarily an alcohol person, and picking out a brand is fairly new. If you want something to go with your burger, possibly a steak, then check out Cooking Dad's drink reviews. Remember, drink responsibly and click that subscribe too, and go with the one the crew and you trust. Cooking Dad's drink reviews.
Thank you, Cooking Dad Drink Reviews, for being a wonderful sponsor of our last segment. Corey, bring us in, bro. Dog, have y'all been hearing me?
Yeah.
Oh, my mic ain't even been on.
Your computer been picking it up, man.
Yeah, my computer.
Okay, I hope. Boy, look, I hope I got
Yeah,
on YouTube. I hope it's saying something on YouTube.
Yeah. If we did, we would have been told you. We can't hear you. Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, bring us in, Corey.
So my question to the TCY family and to my co-host here, if you had an opportunity to go back in time with some of the most incredible moments in sports, if you could have bought a ticket, if you could have been there, if you could have been there to see a game, if you could have, found yourself back in time, like I was using the example of when Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier, when Michael Jordan shot his last shot in that championship, or way rock the baby to sleep, something like that, or the catch 49ers. If there's any moment in sports that you wish you could have been there and bought a ticket from, or two, which game would it have been?
Gotta pick one, huh?
And yeah, I'm just throwing it out now. It could have been multiple games, but where would you have wanted to be? Would you have wanted to be right there? At hole 18 when Tiger gave his father a hug. Serena when she won the first slam as a black lady. Tell me in sports, where would you have wanted to be right there at it?
I guess because I'm big time fans of both of these. No slack to Serena. I would have wanted to be when Tiger won the Masters and hugged his father, and when Michael Jordan hit the final shot to win his sixth championship.
Okay.
That would be my top two.
All right, for me, it would have Kobe's last game. When he drops 61, 60 points. And then the 95 Super Bowl Cowboys game.
I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. Okay, we're gonna take a bath in a minute, and we're gonna stay with me. So my first one is, I would have wanted to be there when Reggie Miller hit, the 9 points in
10
the
seconds or whatever.
Yeah. I would have loved to have been there. You know what I'm saying? Just to watch Reggie do that. That's always been one of my favorites. And then two, after 102 years, I would have loved to have been at game. I'm torn between these two here with the Red Sox when they won their first, and then when the Cubs won theirs after the curse. Both of them had that curse, those curses or whatever, and when they won, the championship in baseball, when you win national, that's something, especially when it's been over 100 years. You know what I mean? Like I said, one was the curse of the Bambino, and the other one was, I think that just couldn't get past the Yankees in terms of the Red Sox. So I'm gonna go with the break of the two fallouts, with the break of the curse with the Cubs and the break of the curses with the Red Sox,
as well as Reggie.
I'm just saying, the two baseball, they're like the same situations,
Okay.
I'm going with baseball and Reggie. So those are my two.
In that case, I'm gonna add another one there.
Hit me with it.
I would say the first black quarterback to win the Super Bowl.
Ooh. Ooh, if you were at that game he balled out. Gramblin's own
Doug Williams.
Doug Williams. Okay. You got another one to add, G?
I do, man.
You got a little double down.
Yeah, I got to double down. So we double down, man. And let's go to the GOAT winning 2016, or maybe an iconic Muhammad Ali fight.
Okay.
And so that took me to this fight with Mike Tyson and Buster Douglas.
Oh, they fought twice. Which one would you want to be there?
The Buster Douglas one.
Oh, he said Bust. Oh, in China when he lost it for the first time.
The Buster Douglas beat him.
Well, yeah, when he beat him, but he really didn't beat him because they counted like 1, 2. Like, what are y'all doing? That man is, yeah.
Hey, man, he beat the doodle out of that dude. His mom had just passed. Mike had already knocked him down twice.
Yeah.
That was iconic. Yeah. And the TCY family, who y'all got out there? What's some iconic moments that you would have loved to have been there? Oh, I got one. When that Nike ball with Tiger and that Nike ball just turned, and you see
Hole 16.
Yeah, I would have loved to see
that. 3.
That what it was.
16. Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, I know there was some iconic moments in sports, but
Oh yeah.
That's what's up. Well, I appreciate
plenty of them.
Yeah, so I would love to see that rope up too.
Sooner or later, we're gonna have to do our picks too for the season. As far as what our team gonna finish, what record our team gonna finish with.
Yeah. Y'all ready to do that? G.
We'll do it after our last preseason game. OG, y'all play tomorrow night, right?
Yes, sir.
And I heard Jaden Daniels was playing.
And I heard that McMahon may be in camp. You gave some false information too. I meant to tell you that, but I ain't want to burst through the bubble.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's the existing contract.
Adam Schefter said, man, I'm gonna start listening to Adam Schefter. So he put it on Twitter.
What?
That the new deal for 4 years, 73, 3 years to 73 million.
Is that not true?
That's not true.
So he didn't sign it off?
He ain't signed yet. Now he may be coming back to camp. They took him off the pup list.
So I thought that was true. I thought it was too when because you put it out at DG.
Yeah.
Ain't true.
It's not. So they didn't sign the dude.
Nah, that's it.
Is the Travis Hunter news real? I don't believe it is.
Of course, no.
Yeah, I don't believe it is.
No.
They said his mother or his parents came out and said something about it.
Oh, but him being divorced.
About her wanting a divorce, yeah. Not that they are divorced, but she wanted a divorce.
So it is trash. That's not true.
I haven't seen anything else about it. So
You're doing the show.
Hey, Sunday night. I mean Wednesday night. We have to touch on the Michigan coach a little bit. I know we out of time now. The situation going on in Michigan.
What's going on now?
yeah.
In Michigan?
Yeah, I missed it.
They've been accused of sign stealing. They about to get fined. He gonna be out 2 games this year. They say they may fine them over $30 million.
The new
Really?
head coach.
Yeah.
Wasn't that Harbaugh? Oh no, he was there last year. Oh,
Yeah, the black guy that won.
Yep.
They got it.
oh.
Say he go, I think he already set to serve. Missed 2 games this year, and they say he may miss. If he's still there, he'll miss some additional games next season.
But you know what though? This is not new for Michigan. Remember, Harbaugh missed games, and then they'll have an interim. They still tend to
Yeah.
they keep it rolling.
They say they find them over $30 million.
30.
30.
That's a 30, boy. That's what's up.
Hey, one thing I want to say real quick. Watch your Atlanta Dream. They're the number 2 spot right now.
Hey man, hey boy, what you talking about? I said the dream.
Overall,
Yeah, number 2 spot overall right now.
they only a half game up though on the New York Liberty though, but
And watch out for my team. We coming on strong.
they coming on strong. Y'all came from the bottom. Now we up. Y'all number 4, right?
Yeah.
They number 4, man.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say it's the Aces. It's your girl. She been on a tear. That's who been.
I think she had 34 today.
Yeah.
Man,
I just been on one.
she been on one. She been on one. Look, that was it. Ain't the Aces. It's been Audrey. She's like, let me.
You know what's surprising though?
Phoenix.
The Lynx are still balling.
Yeah, they
without
balled
the
Nafisa. Without Nafisa, yeah.
And the Liberty are doing the reverse. The Liberty are going down without Brianna Stewart.
Man,
I'm Stewie.
I'm surprised at Phoenix after getting rid of all their players and
fire sale.
Fire
it's a whole new quarter.
Yeah. No.
Now I will say this here: if I can give any team a nod for just a complete turnaround from last season to this season, it is my Atlanta Dream. Much better this year.
Much better. And I was kind of in between with the changing of the coaching staff, and because I thought Tashina had done a good job there, but this cat has come in there, man, and done a really, really good job with the Atlanta Dream. And I'm not sure if it's the Brittany Griner pickup has made that much of a difference, but they're playing a lot better, man. So
but Brittany keep getting injected. She
and they playing it. What's the other young lady's name? She's been hurt a lot this year. She played for Kentucky. What's her name? She'll be. What's her name?
Oh, the OG or the squad. That's what we talking about.
The OG gone.
Ryan Howard.
Oh, Ryan.
Ryan.
Yeah, she's been hurt like this season too, and they still up there.
I think talking about the big. Ryan's the guard. Yeah.
Ryan Howard. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, her knee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was playing with a big brace on her earlier in the season.
Like she playing today though. She got 3 points. They playing right now. Playing the back read.
Yeah. Playing Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. All right, man. We're episode 8 in the books, man. Great episode, fellas. The Chicago Bears beating the brakes off of doggone Buffalo right now. It's preseason.
Yeah, come on.
But the first team looked good. They had the first team out there. It's preseason. Don't look too deep into it, man. We need to talk about doggone James. He getting on 20, 30 minutes early so he can be first, man. Should that count? We need to talk about that.
Why?
They do have the same option to try to get on there. And so, before you know it, people will be getting on at 5 o'clock.
Logging in.
My dog James.
It's about Mr. Right. That's why he done started doing that.
Yeah.
I hate when we have surprises, you know.
Yeah, my cousin Phil Harris. I'm gonna start giving out like a $20 gas card or something. I don't know, man.
Give it out.
You happy to get on that 5 o'clock then?
In that skull, my dog Quest, my dad Larry Wright, my homeboy Kamari White. Make sure y'all check him and his wife out. The Christianist Podcast, our wonderful sponsor, Cooking Dad Drink Reviews. My homeboy All Wires, Hidden. Make sure y'all check him out, man. The best TV installer in the world, man. I love that cat. And a good dude, like just a good dude, man. So make sure y'all check him out as well on all your social media platforms. He's on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. All Wires Hidden. All Wires Hidden. Let's see. The Universe Galaxy. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hey man, let's link up, man. Let's see what we can do. My sis, Kanisha Davis, keep shining out there in Ohio. My cousin Phil Harris, my dad Larry Wright, NF Skull, and anybody else I may have missed, man. Charge to my eyes, not my heart. We love y'all. Remember to keep your head on swivel and keep God first. The rest of my crew that's out there, y'all know who y'all are. Brianna, Alicia, Dorothy, Val, Joy, Chris, Miss Farts. All right, we love y'all, man. Hey, and Ari, we see you out there, baby. Hey, y'all have a great week. Remember, keep your head on swivel and keep God first. We are out. Peace.